Okay. So after a little bit of sorting out, I think I just needed to get all the files for this game. This game being Emerald Kaizo. I want to give this a shot. I wanted to pull up all the documentation for the game. I tried getting it on my laptop, but it didn't really work. So I just have to pull it up on my main monitor. The only downside to that is sometimes when you click off the emulator, the sound cuts out. Is what it is. We'll just have to deal with that. But this could be the very start of a very long journey. Because it can take a long time to beat this game. So it'll be a little bit interesting. But we're going to start with getting our starter, which is on route, the first route of the game. I am a bit of a sucker for Trico, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I like myself a Trico. So the biggest thing I'm playing for is just to see how far I can get on the first attempt. I'm not expecting to beat this game. But this has Swift. Okay. So crits are double damage in this game. It's holding a berry juice. That could be a problem. Do I have anything equipped? I do not. Getting -2 could be a problem, but I'm still out of crit range and we finish it off. Yes, I will name this Trico after the content creator. True. True Green. I can fit the 7, so I will put in the 7. True Green 7. Okay, the one thing I'm gonna need to figure out is, can you view IVs within the game? Is there a way? Hold up. Just gonna click some buttons. I don't think so. Maybe that's something I can Google. Or do you need to use other resources? Give me 1 second. Okay, the answer to that is no, you cannot. So we'll need to do it the other way. But before I do that, I don't really need to do it right now, so we will just go ahead and progress through. I can view Pokemon natures. We have a timid nature, which I'm pretty sure is plus speed. It is. It is plus speed minus attack. That's pretty good, I would say. That's actually pretty good. We just, well, it's pre-physical special split, so we're special attackers for sure. So the minus attack doesn't really matter. I'm plus speed, so I should be able to run from whatever I need to. And go for a cheeky little EXP gain. Cleffa. 3-hit KO, but it's got Cute Charm, and that present dealt a lot of damage. Gotta remember, Cleffa, not a fairy type. This is pre-fairy type, not a fairy type. So moves like present are stab. What about this? Tackle, 2 damage, that's good. Okay. We need to play it pretty safe just to get these initial levels. So my Route 101 encounter is the Trico. That's where you get it. That's fine. I might still be able to hacks my way through. Ooh, is that stealable? If they just have that, I doubt if they just put that on Wild Mons, I doubt they would have given us anything to be able to steal it off. That would be probably too strong. I really don't like the Retarded Spy in this game. That really doesn't look good. Let's go for Pursuit. That's an easy KO. Let's get like one more level. We're just doing the rival fight, right? So we can just gain levels to make it an easy fight for us. Shooting shot's fine. Makes it pretty free. You have Poison Sting. Couple of wasted moves. Easy for us. The Pokemon on this route don't matter again. It's not actually a route that we get any encounters on. But we can fish in Petalburg. Because I did notice there was some water down there for fishing. Togepi? This is pre-Togekiss. So it's not fantastic. Let's just go heal. Also, do we have the shift that just changed the moves around? Yeah, I love that. I love that. Nice. So let's just go to 7 here. And walk out. Center it. It's 4 damage. Totally fine. That was a crit there, I think. Got 8. That does check out. Very low damage tackle. Sing lands. I'll get out of that one. Maybe I go to 8. Just to be safe. Is there any reason not to? Is there any reason not to go to 8? Lead Pound. I don't really see the difference. There is. It's just a worse quick attack. Gotcha. Well, we can go one more level, but we can explore up here first. We can't buy Pokeballs at this stage, right? It's too early. Just got a couple of potions. But yeah. No Pokeballs access. Any items? Maybe they changed the game to include things that weren't there before, so even though I know Emerald pretty well, I'm just going to explore all the nooks and crannies. That's where we get... I do know a little bit about the early game at least. I know you can fish early on, so that must be the guy. Going up against the flying type is a little bit sus. Same thing with the poison type. Is there anything here I can fight relatively safely? That's a bug. And that's another fire type. So everything there is something that's a little bit scary for me. That's a fire type. Oh my god, is there anything else I can fight? Pidgey down here as well. I think we'll just have to rock out on 201. Everywhere else is a little bit sus. I guess I can see what I can fish for. I did get the rod, right? Register that. I'm hoping it's on left shift. It is. Oh, you need to... You can't just... speed up through it. Love this? Oh, paralyzed me. Whoops. Love this seems pretty common. Got the paralysis again, but we did reach level 8. Should be fine then. Alright. If I can't win at level 8, man. When they're probably gonna have level 5s. I mean, I guess I can look. This might be worth checking. Let's have a look at what level they're gonna be. Is it level 5? I think I had it pulled up somewhere. Or did I not? I thought I did pull it up. Hold on. It's this. I guess I closed it. 102? No, it's 103. But it, oh, it doesn't have trainer fights. Oh, it has trainer fights. It doesn't have rival fights. What? That's weird. I guess they just don't even include this, so I'm gonna say that it's not really a... They're not including because it's not really a hurdle. So it's probably just level 5 and we can just get through it very easily. So let's just go ahead and do that. And get to the point where we can start catching mons. Yeah, level 5. Again, these are the same power, so we'll just go QA. It's speed boost, which doesn't matter. If I QA, I'm always going to go first. So I kind of render its ability newt. And we get a... Ah, nice. Well, that's the first hurdle of the game. Defeated. Let's get through more early game tutorial stuff. Where should I go next? Excellent question. Get the running shoes, which doesn't really matter because I'm already zipping around at the speed of sound. Yeah, this is 101. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more Pokeballs, just in case I have trouble catching these things early on. I guess I didn't talk to all these people. Any items? No items. Go ahead and buy. Oh, cheap Pokeballs. I love to see it. Might as well go 30 then. Okay. Let's go for Petalburg. Will we get the love disc, or will we get something different that we didn't see before? We get the love disc. Okay. Let's go ahead and just pound. Okay. That'll do, right? Should I just throw balls? I have 35 of them. It's got charm. Nice. Its lips are definitely puckered, so I'm gonna go lips. Alright. So we have Petalburg. We have Route 101 already from the Trico. Now we have Oldale Town. Now the problem with Oldale is I ran into a fire type. So I can't really stay in with the Trico against a fire type. So maybe I want to train this up a little bit in order to get my next catch. Secret power. I don't know too much about secret power. What determines... I think it's like a different move based on what area you're in. What is it if you're just in some grass? Let's have a look. Tall grass is needle arm. Is it really needle arm? I guess. Oh, animation is needle arm. Hold on. But it is just a... What type of move is it? Okay, it's just a normal type move. There's no way it's base 70. There's no shot. Okay, I'm not really sure. The only thing I know is it's not a water bug or a Saki type move. That's the only thing I know for sure. That was some good experience though. Let's just play it nice and slow. I think the Charmander I ran into was level 4, so if I'm like level 7 maybe, just be very certain about it. It's a Pichu here as well. Why did I stay in? I wasn't smart. Those normal types can hit a little bit hard for this early in the game. A little bit hard. That's fine. Pidgey is a part normal type. Ah, so it is the needle arm. It says inflicts poison needle arm animation. Yeah, so I kind of had the right assumption there. But it is a normal type move. It's not a poison or a grass move, or that would have been resisted. So it just has it's a normal type move always, but its secondary effect changes based on what area you're in. And the reason when I was fishing, it paralyzed me was because that counts as plain terrain. Because I'm standing on regular terrain like this, and I'm fishing, I'm not on the water. That's why it paralyzed me. I think I've got a read on this. So this is going to be This is actually going to maybe poison it, which is not really what I want. But I don't have a lot of other options. So just hope it doesn't poison and start throwing balls. Old Vale encounter. Let's have a look. Growlithe. Oh. Well, I know this can roar, so I kinda just need to send it. Nope. Fail? Okay. 103 encounter. Hold up. This is where my first decision needs to be made, I guess. Because... there's no point. Just close. I'm not saying open up again, I'm just saying close. Okay. This is about 103, where we could go in the grass, or we could fish. The most likely things to get if we go in the grass is a Sunkern or a Wingull. And Sunkern would be good because the first gym is a rock gym. But other than that, I mean, I guess there's a 5% hop hip. So it's like a 25% chance to get something good on the first gym. Oh, and a Poliwag. So a 30% chance. Whereas if I fish, I get a Remoraid. Well, if I fish, it's a 100% chance. Because it's a Remoraid or Tentacool. But I feel like maybe thinking more long term, it's better to just go in the grass. Because you need a Mantike to even evolve Remoraid. And you're not very likely to get the Tentacool. So I'm gonna go in the grass. Let me get Sunken. In general, I guess, I gotta remember, this is Hoenn. I should probably pick the grass whenever I can, because you're going to get like 10 water types, because some routes is only water. So I shouldn't actually fish over grass, in general speaking. That's kind of my approach right now. That is a Sunken though, so I do need to go into my wall. Grass type. I can probably absorb 1v1 you. Just to slowly chip you down. There we go. There in the orange. Let's go here. Alright, Sunken acquired. Now this is good with a Sunstone. Hopefully we get one early, that would be like pretty good. I like to call these Joy, just because of Sunflower's Spite and how happy it looks. So that's kind of why I go with that. Alright, so nothing else here. We're good to go there. Now we're doing 102 as well. Do I want to grind up the Sunken any levels? 102. We have the grass is a Meowth, a Sandshrew, Nidoran, Electrike, Hoot Hoot, Gulpin, Spinarak, Spoink, Farfetch'd, Ralts, Minun, Pikachu. I feel like the only thing that I wouldn't want to go up against is... Oh, I mean, typing-wise, it doesn't matter. Like, if something's not good into the Sunkern, it's not good into the Trico as well. I don't really have the flexibility to choose. I was holding an item though. It holds a Sunstone! Okay. I guess I just want to give that to you then. I mean, that makes them a lot more usable, for sure. 102 encounter is... Spionk. That is... a 5% Spionk. With Mega Drain. Tone it down, fella. Tone it down. Okay, so it's not going a poison move, which is good. Oh my fucking god, bro. Am I gonna lose? I just had to send it, dude. That, what the fuck? This Spinarak is a menace. What the hell? I mean, I'm gonna call it Fangs, I guess. No, I'm gonna call it Spit. Gotta go with Spit. Okay, let's... I have potions. I'm at 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It doesn't fade, I guess, but I have potions, so it's fine. Alright, well, we have our initial batch of encounters now. We might want to get some levels on them. Kind of peep the squad here. We have Swift, Swim, Quiet. I know Quiet is up special attack. What's it lower? Lowers speed. Which might not matter if I use it in the right instance. I get the Swift Swim bonus, so it being minus speed won't matter. Hopefully. That seems decent. We have the Timid Nature there. Is that the same? Yeah, this is also minus speed Chlorophyll. Hopefully it doesn't matter for the same reason. Seems fine. And then this thing has Toxic off the bat, Leech Life, Mega Drain. That's kind of a moveset. Calm Nature is minus attack. That is probably not the best on this. Maybe. Insomnia, maybe that could come up. If there's a mon that really wants to put you to sleep. Seems good. Seems good. I probably want to go on the team a little bit. I guess Stone Evolutions. We have the opportunity to do it right now, but... do I want to evolve it now, or do I want to wait, is the big old question. Oh, this seems good. It gets a Razor Leaf, Synthesis, Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, Pedal Dance, Growth. I said that already, didn't I? What does Sunken get? Any real difference? Let me have a proper look at this. Growth, Mega Drain, Endeavor, doesn't matter. It's the same shit, but a whole lot later. I think you should just send it. Yeah, I think it's the way to just evolve it then. Let's get ourselves a Sunflora. Alright. Now, let's get some levels. Let's go over here. It has absorb, doesn't it? Yeah. So we can go and fish. And give it some levels. And go from there. I guess I want to swing back over here. To see what the trainers on 1 or 2 are. Centuret, Poochyene, and Zigzagoon's the first trainer. And they're all about level 6, so we want to be ready for that. Oh, I kind of wheeled it in a bit fast there. I've been playing Genshin. I'm down with the fishing. So what, do I want to go to like level 8? Just to be comfortably ahead of this guy? Seemed okay. Just got paralysis. I get growth. Growth is good. The problem is the Poochyene is a bit of a menace. Bite, Super Fang, Mudslap, Rock Smash. And the Centuret has Assist. And the Zigzagoon has Stab Swift. That's what we're working with right now. Keeps getting the paralysis. The Goldeen here with Psybeam. It's kind of interesting. Alright, one more fight. Nice. So you're both already level 8, just a couple of levels here. You can definitely train in Oldale if there's fire types there. I've seen a Charmander. I've seen a Growlithe. Yeah, so we don't have as many monsters as we could, but I guess I kind of got unlucky with the Growlithe. When do I get a water type move? That's what I really want. Actually have a stab type move. Ember. Quick poison, nicely done. Where am I gonna train the oh, flames. Nice. Alright. What's the level cap currently? I think here, I want to go over here. Gonna leech. I definitely feel the frame struggling a little bit, so I'm just gonna save. Just in case the worst should happen. Okay. Well, 8 across the board. Let's beat this guy. The lead is obviously a Sentret. It could roll into a Rock Smash, Super Fang, Mud Slap. Mud Slap would be neutral, Rock Smash would be resisted. I'm gonna lead off with this. Leech Life should be more damage. I do go first though. Assisting this Super Fang is unfortunate. But we get through it. Zigzagoon comes in. Am I gonna be faster than a Zigzagoon? Hold up. I assume this is... at level 6. No. Well, if it's gonna have Swift, I'm just gonna go here. I have Absorb here. I'm gonna need to live a couple of hits. Spit F is actually better. Ooh. Five damage on the bite. Stay healthy. Nice. Nice. This next trainer has a bunch of bugs, which is a little bit awkward, but I have Leech Life. Leech Life's good into... It's not good into bugs, actually. I'm just making shit up. Tackle, Poison Sting, Poison Sting, Poison Sting is the problem for this squad, really. But at the very least, I should lead off with... Point this, just to deal with the lead. Because I might need the other ones to get through the rest of the fight. I don't have any items. This is fine. Yeah, it's only 3 damage. Of course. Tackle can miss. That's why Pound is slightly better. Alright, 1-1 down. Wurmple. Poison Barb, Poison Sting. Let's go here. Shrink Shot is fine. I might want to toxic the Kakuna. Oh, it doesn't have shed skin though. Decent. I guess we can see. It doesn't have abilities listed here. But I can see. Oh, it doesn't affect Kakuna. Wait, no, I might just need to get a crit. Oh, it's part poison. Yeah, what do I do against this then? It does have poison sting, berry juice. I can't poison it. It's resistant to everything except for secret power. But staying in on a poison type and just chipping it down is still probably the way. And maybe I get a crit, but like, even though I'm doing barely anything, it's doing nothing to me because I'm healing the damage. There's the berry juice. Could always get a crit too. Just gotta chip through and save 5. Some mega drains. Potion it up. And Cascoon. Probably the same deal. I think this might just be bug type though. Yeah, this can get toxic, so this is better. This has Iron Defense, Poison Sting, Tackle. But it has Shed Skin. It just keeps proccing. It is random for it to proc, but it just keeps proccing. Let me just try and leech life. There is that. Okay, I think I need to get out of here now. It's kind of all on you, honestly. I need the Shed Skin to not proc immediately. Can hold. Okay. This is just 2 trainers, by the way. No, it's just 2 trainers. Very funny. Eagerly buff with present, it's just a stab present. What's my most physically defensive mon I've got? 13, 14, 15, 15. It's got varying damage on it. It's also got its own sunken. I don't have anything good into that though, is the problem. I kinda do. I think I might want to go to 9 across the board and just make this fight a bit safer. But I don't know if I'm getting too over levels. If I am, it's gonna be a learning experience either way. Yeah. Not getting the fire type would have made that last fight a bit easier. But it wouldn't have really changed much for this fight. In all honesty. Just always wants to war turn one. Getting a stab water move on this would be nice as well. Actually didn't war that time. So it could have stayed in for me, just didn't want to. Nice damage. No water type move. Okay. Okay. Let's go. I mean, this is just what we're working with. Still no items. Just trying to get through this. If I want to save my Spinarak for the Sunken, probably. Actually, you know what I do? I probably just lead off with Spinarak, and I switch to this on the Sunken and try to set up so I can just one-shot the Togepi and not have to worry about metronome bullshit. Yeah, that's the way. Oh, we have berries. Oh, yeah, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. So what did I want to set up with? This. I just need to not this to take too much damage. You can't leech seed grass types, is my understanding. I hope I'm not wrong about that. I'm only going to use the one. I only really need one. The last Tiana. Iggly buff. We want to go just leech life. Did Q-charm me? But I'm a spider, I don't care. I literally don't care. I'm just a spider. And we want to go here. Doesn't affect me. Growth. Has protect. I did know that. Where am I looking? Protect, Leech Seed, Synthesis, Mega Drain. Yeah, it's got Synthesis. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can't go max. You can only go to 5. That's fine then. That's the berry juice. The Togepi has berry juice as well, but it's not going to resist the absorb. So we don't have to worry about like random metronome one-shot moves. That seems to be the way to go for that. And then Bugcatcher Allen has a Weedle, Wurmple, Metapod, Silcoon. They have choice bands, they have citrus berries, all kinds of shit. Having a fire type or flying type would have been real nice if we're right about now. This Silcoon has Poison Sting. I'm wondering if I can just do that. Kind of don't think I'm gonna need this. I think if you only get 2, you should use them very sparingly. And I should probably save them for the gym fight until I know I get more somewhere. I'm just gonna walk out with this. What am I up against? A Weedle? Maybe I want to go for this. And then switch into that to finish it off, maybe? I would really like... Isn't there a doc that showed... learn sets? EK learn sets. When do I get an actual move? At level 12. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into 12 just to beat this one trainer. So I just have to rock out, I think. With secret power. I am on a regular tile. What does that mean? Paralysis, if I get lucky. That Weedle was choice banned. Let's go back over to here. What's gonna come in next? The Shilku. This is ideal, actually. Because after this... This specifically is the one that has Poison Sting as well. So after this, Sunflower will be safe, because both ones with Poison Sting will be gone. So I just need to get through a Citrus Berry Silken. Easier said than done. There's a Citrus Book, pretty early, that's fine. What if I charm it down? It gets a crit poison. Fuck off! I have this still. Toxic isn't gonna mean much. Try just Mega Draining it down, since it's already upped its defense. It's okay. That was a charmed tackle. What the fuck? No more move points. Alright, the Wurmple comes in. That's fine. This is just tackle. And we can growth set up. Absorb. Let's see, Metapod. With Iron Defense Tackle. Ah! And we let Race Leaf. Uh-huh. 3, 2... Sorry. 2... 1. Let's pop the potion. I do need to probably buy, like, antidotes. Maybe a couple of antidotes, a couple of potions. Just to replenish my items a little bit. I've beaten a few trainers, so I should have the money. I'll just do a couple of those. A couple of those. One of those. Ooh. Isn't that a very rare mining? That's a 1% mining right there. It's kind of crazy. Just want to make sure I could run. I think that's all the trainers in this area. We got past the first route of the game, ladies and gents. Let's fucking go. Now we're in Petalburg. Now Petalburg has grass, and I did say I was going to go pick the grass every time. I'm going to stick to that, I think. Sure, you can see my profile. Wait. Hold on. Surely not. Surely they won't let us go all the way. Yes! Let us do it! That's so good. Oh my god, that dude is a word you can put in. Let's go! That's amazing. I would imagine so. True. Any items? Any free shit? Give me free shit. Where's all the free shit? What's going on? Alright, we'll do the Wally event. Fine. Catch your routes, you freaking nerd. Let me do another Google. Some fairly important info. Okay. Good to know. Where was I up to? Oh yeah, so I have 2 encounters then, provided I can go over here. Yes, I have Route 104. Yes, and I have Petalburg. Let's get Petalburg first. Let's run into that grass and see what's up. Yeah. Petalburg encounter is something. A corfish. A water type. Not really what we wanted to see. The reason why we're going in grass is to reduce the amount of water types that clog up our box. Is what it is. I'm on with false swipe though. Oh, that's very good. Oh, we take those. No dive balls, just regular balls. One and done regardless. And I can't be that mad about getting a water type. It's gonna help us on the first gym. Give a nickname to the corfish? Absolutely. I don't know. What is a good name for corfish? I haven't really considered. I'd like to go off like Pokedex entries. Corfish. Pokedex entries. Let's have a look. It's the ruffian Pokemon. We are playing Emerald. Once it grips prey with its large pincers, it will never let go no matter what. It is a hardy Pokemon that can thrive in any environment. Well, I'm going to go off the first sort of line there. I'm going to call it Edie. Alright, so we have Petalburg. And we have a false swipe Pokemon to help us catch the next lot of Pokemon. But I want to train it up a bit first, just to make it easier. I don't know. Everything on this route. There's a Nidoran that would have been nice. And it has Bubble Beam. That's pretty good. Isn't Bubble Beam like 65 base power? You can also... It's Hasty Nature, Hyper Cutter. It is 65. Wait, didn't... Yeah, there it is. I'm very dumb. Object Permanence. Remember what happened 2 seconds ago. It has false swipe. That's a 2-hit KO. Getting poisoned every time. Let's go to like 9 or 10. Maybe. Maybe 9 will be good enough. Oh, this has Mega Drain and Toxic. I should probably not fight this. I know what moveset it has. It's not a fight I should be taking. Spoink. Spoink has really good Spit F, and I'm dead to crit. This is tough. To even grind levels on mons, it's tough. Far-fetched. 6 damage. I live a crit, but I'm gonna need to get a speed drop here, and I don't get one. Nice. Okay. After living a crit on 3 health, even taking 3 damage, I'm gonna heal it off. Hoothoot's just too specially defensive. Can't really vibe with it right now. That's dangerous. That's finally an easy take out. I did say 9, didn't I? Yeah, alright, we'll chill at 9. Let's get the other encounter on 104. See what we're going to be working with. Got false swipe. Not to. Could be good. That was a crit. 11 damage on a crit. Oh, that is more. This is an issue. It's a big issue. I'll need to start taking hits, please. Alright. Scary shit. Natu. What do we want to call a Natu? Let's again consult the old Pokedex. Review its lore for some inspiration. A tiny bird Pokemon. Emerald entry is it runs up short trees that grow on a savanna to peck at new shoots. Anatu's eyes look as if they're always observing something. Some earlier entries, because its wings aren't fully grown, it has to hop to get around. It's always staring at something. It usually forages for food on the ground, but may on rare occasions hop on the branches to peck at shoots. It is extremely good at climbing tree trunks, and likes to eat the new sprouts on trees. Natu cannot fly because its wings have not fully grown. I'll just call them Hopper. I think that's fair. If they like to hop around, I'll call them Hopper. Alright, let's have a look at them. Synchronize. Passes on status problems. That could come in handy. Oh, that could definitely come in handy. If Pokemon have Toxic and they Toxic me, I Toxic them. Does it pass on the poison, or does it recognize that it's passing on a badly poisoned effect? That would matter a lot. That would definitely matter a lot. Because I don't want to pass on getting badly poisoned, but just give it a regular poison. Anyway, what was that about? 104. Let's head over to the old sheet. Move down. Next trainer is a bird keeper. Pidgey Wingull Taylor. Well, bird keeper's bad since three of my mods are weak. So that's kind of awkward. They are level 7. So maybe I want to go 9 across the board, which means you need a couple of levels. So let's focus on that first. Ooh. I swear to God, I get poisoned every single time. It's wild. That's why I didn't want to stay. I figured it had that. I figured it would have that. That's why I didn't want to stay. Alright, let me go back to a different area then. This had like an Ekans in it. Skitty should be fine. There's the Ekans. This is maybe a bit sus. I did say 9, didn't I? Yeah, that'll do. I've got a couple of levels on them. Half our team is kind of out of commission though. This is not going to be easy. Maybe I could use something on one of these on the wing goal, but the pigeon tailer I have to use with these 3. Maybe I do want to go to 10. Honestly, maybe it's probably the way. Since half my team's kind of unusable for this fight. Slug my balls. Aerial ace is interesting. Not probably better than... It's probably not better than Bubble Beam. Let's just be real. Let's go back up here. Get those last level. That is not that good because Pidgey and Taylor are normal types and I can't use a ghost type move on it. It would have been nice though. I'm synchronized. We're gonna run into a real problem pretty soon. I'm just having a look at the next trainer. It has bounce as well. Kinda not that good. Don't know what to do there. Maybe try and outspeed and charm it before it gets the bounce off. That's all I can think of. Let's not think about the next fight. Let's focus on this. Let's just get you to 10 as well. Got away. I'm fumbling. Ah, that's 10 across the board. I don't even know what you could have up until this point, just by... I guess you could have locked into an electric type on 202, but that's about it. To be able to handle this next fight. What's the lead? Quick Attack, Mud Slap, Gust, Whirlwind. It has coverage for electric types anyway. Maybe I go this, because I'm immune to Mud Slap. I have Psybeam. I'm going to go grab a drink. I'll take a quick break. 1 sec. Alright. Just went to grab a drink. Make sure the doggo's okay. Yeah. Alright, so I'm planning for this fight here. I think we have to kind of just wing it for the most part. What's going to be the most difficult to deal with? It's going to be like the Mystic Water gun, probably, with Supersonic? That seems fucking annoying. The problem is that the Pidgey's gonna have perfect... Like, all the Mons are gonna have perfect IVs. So let's just go over to here. Put in like a Pidgey with Gust. At level 7. What was I gonna test? I just want to see if the Sunflower can tank it at all. Because it's probably the most defensive of my mons. Oh, 10. It's not looking super likely. What's its defensive stats? It's only 8. Yeah, it's specially defensive. It's not really physically defensive at all. It's not bad though. It can tank 1, but it's not going to be able to stay in. Is there anything more defensive? Not really. I guess this might be the way. The Love Disc at level 10. $28. $11, $18. $16, $20, $21. How am I at 21? I'm quiet nature. And this is only 20. So something like that. I should be able to eat Gust, but this is a Silk Scarf quick attack as well. Which probably does more. It's actually the same. And what about like a, I guess Secret Power is all I have. It is out damaging it, so maybe I just throw an Oranberry on this just for the lead. Maybe I get lucky with like a status move or something. Wingull. I want to save this for the Wingull, probably. And we go like this. Kind of expect this fight to be a little bit tough. Just because half my team is kind of unusable. This fight does seem mandatory. Fisherman Darien. Yeah, you can't avoid it. Oh well. Bird Keeper Billy, show us what you got. Pidgey. Gust. New plan, actually? Why didn't I just think of this? Just charm this down. 2, 3. Go to here and maybe tank a hit. Go growth. That was 7 damage. Just don't crit me. I'm gonna be slower than this. Miss? Hit through? This is the way then. This is where it gets a bit sus. I can't go back into this, can I? Even if it's just one charm, I'll take it. That's fine. I'm gonna take it and go here. That's Psybeam. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, well, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but I probably didn't need to use that Oranberry though. In hindsight, just charming down to lead Mon and then using it to set up is definitely the way. And that's like a strat that I need to maybe use moving forward. As in, like, in the next fight as well. I think it's maybe the way to go against this lead magic up. And then just use that to carry my ass for the rest of the fights. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Although, they're level 9 now. Do I want to go to 11? That's another thing I need to pull up is like level caps. Emerald Kaizo level caps. The community, huh? Okay. So the gym leader's ace is 15, but people say just do 16 because it makes it a bit more accessible. But I've got like 15, I've got levels to work with, and I'm probably want to go to 11 just to make this a little bit more safe. Just while the Pokemon I have are a little bit limited to just the 6 that I've caught, I want to play this safe. So let's go ahead and do that. Gulpin. That's one. Oh, we're gonna be further. Let's just Mega Drain this. Pursuit is interesting. Is Pursuit at all buffed in this game? I know there have been a lot of move changes. Doesn't seem to be. Although maybe 40 is a bit higher than normal? I don't know. Oh, money. I like money. pretty slow, seems like. You get a side beam. You get the side beam. You get a side beam. Nice. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved it in a minute. It is nice not to have to deal with Gen 4 saving, where it takes forever. Let's pull it back up. It's just a Magikarp with bounce in the lead. My idea is probably still just to charm this down. And then set up with you. That's probably gonna be the way. So what did you say? 1 tile. Can't scale 1 tile east and 5 tiles south. 1, 2, 1 tile east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On that tile. Isn't there more items over here? Isn't there like one here? Or did I take those out? Yeah, there's more items here. Why are you saying? Tell me about the antidote as well, bro. I know where the other one is, but it's past this trainer. What do you say? Alright, bucko. Show me what you got. Bounce can miss, by the way. It's like 85% accurate. And it's just a Magikarp. I am faster. Gets the paralysis immediately. The goal is still just to do this. Okay, so it can miss, and even if it lands, it's going to do very minimal damage. Dude, just getting the status immediately, bro. Oh, it also has very limited PP, so it's just going to struggle now. That dealt a lot of damage. I want the HP for myself, thank you. The Feebas has Icy Winds. Also Facade, which it went for instead of Icy Winds. Because it was faster. And if it's faster, it doesn't use the speed control move, even if it's super effective. I've seen that in videos. This has Aerial Ace. Plus dive? Is it gonna dive? No, it will Aerial Ace. Or will it want to set up the rain? It wants to set up the rain first, so it dies. And then the Love Disc will want to Sweet Kiss, or... No, it will just Sweet Kiss or dive. Sweet Kiss. And then dive. Snaps out, fully powered. Missed, hit, GG. Alright. Got through that fight, nice. Did I use the berry? I did not. Good shit. So we still have our Oran Berry. I am using Sunflower a lot, because it's very good, it seems like. Seems like the way in most fights, at least. Cleffa, Pichu, Azurill. We gotta deal with another metronome user. What did I do last time? Well, it came out last, so I just one-shot it. I guess I just go with my most powerful move to just end the matchup as quickly as I can. That seems to be the way. There is also a Pichu with Thunderwave, Thundershock, Sweet Kiss, Feast. My best option for the Pichu is just one of my grass types. That seems to be fine. And then an Azurill with Banded Uproar. I'm gonna need to save my most physically defensive mons for the Azurill Cleffa matchup. Mostly just the Azurill. So what's my best physically defensive mon? Well, it's gotta be the... It's gotta be this, right? 20, Actually that, but what about special defense? What's better out of the Sunflora? Oh, it's definitely the Sunflora. So I'll save the Sunflora for the Pichu. And I'll use this on the Azurill. Which means I'm gonna need something else to deal with this lead. Just generally speaking. And it could just be this, just to keep my HP high. I mean, that seems fine. Let's just work out with that. There are a couple of mons that have decent recovery moves to keep our HP high. Rock out with that. The other one's here, isn't it? Up here. Podion, yeah. You're not the trainer. We do get more Oranberries and more Pecha Berries. But not Cherry Berries. Let's just see how we go. Just make it here so it's mandatory. I mean, I could Toxic it. Metal Claw is fine. That's fine. Get the HP back. Good. Pichu. Pichu is going to be this. Pichu with Sweet Kiss. I didn't know about that. T-Wave Sweet Kiss. No items for the Thief. And the Azurill is just normal type, but I am confused right now. I will want to pivot. 8. I live a crit, so I can get one move off at least. Do I want to charm it down? Maybe. Did get the crit. I did know it was going to do 16. I was at 17. Let's just go into my next most defensive mon, which is, well, it's the Sunflora again. And I got rid of my confusion. So that's doing nothing. Let's just go to full. In case you do get the crits. And we're good. Good job living on the 1, baby. Good shit. It's cube out here. I already got the encounter here. Yeah, I did. It was the Natu, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Back clear, now we get Petalburg Forest encounter. Oh, let's freaking go. What's my status? Toxic. I've got a Nightshade. I've got a False Swipe Pokemon, which is really good. Let's go with the False Swipe Mon to catch. Although, I'm gonna actually go for this, because I'm expecting to run into a Grass type of some kind. So I think Nightshade Chip is better than False Swipe, because the False Swipe is only Water type Pokemon. Petalburg Woods, what do we got? Oddish. Not bad. I'll take an Oddish. It's a Grass type for the gym. Grows by absorbing moonlight. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna call them Luna then. Alright. We now actually have a decision to make. Because we have 7 Pokemon. Do we want to put the Oddish on the team? Or leave it in the box? Considerations to make then. Let's have a look. Quirky, that's neutral. Mega Drain Acid. Would I rather have an Oddish? Or a Trico? Why don't we just rock out with it for now? What's better stat-wise? I mean, this is not level 11. Maybe I get it to 11 and then I compare them. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this guy to 11. And then I will compare them to the Trico. And see what's better. We can also see what we could have fished for here. Answer is nothing, because nothing shows up. Azura. Okay. Go and restore the move PP. Almost at 11. Love Disc seems to do a lot more XP giving than Azrael, so it's... I'd like to see a Love Disc, please. Ah, let's have a look. So 31 HP, 31, pretty comparable. 14, 16, 16, 18, slightly more. 24, 20. 2218. The speed, much slower, but all round better stat spread. I might go for the oddish here, at least for now, and box the Trico. That's what I'm thinking. I'm okay with having a slightly slower mon, just to have a better all-round stat spread, especially since if I'm gonna have to risk one of them, I would rather risk the Oddish, because the Trico into the Sceptile is gonna have more long-term value. So let's go here. Beat all the trainers there, so I'm in Petalurg Forest, Petalurg Woods. Got my encounter already, so we're dealing with a Bug Maniac Lyle. This is where things actually have a decent matchup, because I have a flying type. I'm not really worried about anything, I just have Peck. I can just walk out with Peck. I'm probably clean them up pretty easy. And they're level 8 as well, I've got a big level advantage. Don't think the crit mattered there. The Ladybug... I mean, if it's faster than me, Supersonic would be the only annoying thing. I did get there. I snap out, and I'm getting a lot of crits. Not gonna complain about that. Paris. Search kits. Ninkata. That also seems fine. Why am I quitting so much? That did not do so much. What did it just use? Aerial Ace? It says Aerial Ace, Giga Dig, Snore. It's got Giga Drain. I mean, it's got coverage for my team. There's not much to say. I think I might just Psybeam then. Nice. Well, that went well. I would really like to get to Rushborough. How about that? If I can get to past Gym 1 on my first attempt, how about that? That's a W. That would be a nice W. Now we have a Magma Grunt here, which is... seems a little bit difficult. It's got a King's Rock, Thunderwave, Thundershock, Tri-Attack, Flash Cannon? What the fuck? How do I deal with a Steel type this early with fucking Thundershock? What do you want me to say, bro? I'm gonna have to... I mean, I could probably go to 12 and be fine if the level cap is 16. I have a few, this is where I might want to bust out the ground type. The ground type? Don't have one of those. My other grass type. Just because it's going to resist the thunder type stab. Over, I mean, what's it got? Magnemite. I'm going to want to keep in water types because it has a Houndour. Duskull has Shadow Sneak, which makes Natu pretty bad. Does Natu help me? Yeah, I mean there is a Coughing, which I could probably take out with Psybeam. So I'm keeping that and I'm keeping that. I don't know how I beat the Bagon, honestly. Okay, what's definitely staying? The Natu's staying because of the Coughing. One of the water types is staying. To deal with that. I'm gonna need something to deal with Duskull. Well then let me do it that way around. Actually no, I should go special, shouldn't I? Let me try and lay it out a bit better. Using the box. This is for the Coughing. I think currently for the Houndour, I want to use this. Because I think... well, that was what I was deciding now. The Duskull has Will-O-Wisp, so the easiest thing would be to just go into it with a special attacker. So as to not care about the Willow, which would be this. Into the Duskull. Which leaves me with 3 other team members to deal with the Magnemite and Bagon. What am I going to do against the Bagon? Well, my remaining Mons is just 3 Mons weak to the Ember that the Bagon has. So I kind of have to use you against the Bagon, just process of elimination. And I have to use a grass type against the Magnemite, so this kind of works out in that way. The best grass type between you three, I think I said was this. So I might want to rock out there. And then the best mon between you two. Well, let's get some type diversity here. This has leech life. And it also has toxic in case that comes up in any way. So maybe I just have this over the Trico. Alrighty. Let's beat this motherfucker, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, I left out everyone but the tree. Included everyone but the Trico, because the Trico didn't really seem good into this. I said I can poke out at 12 and be fine if the level cap is 16, and I'm working my way through Petalog Woods. Let's go do it. Let's go and fish to level up. On the grass types anyway. Twelve, 12, 12. Let's get these guys up here. Let's just see what else is in this grass over here. Cubones. Jigglypuffs. Get owned. I am cute charmed though. That's 12. That's all I needed. Can you learn? Oh, it's at 12 I get the water pulse. Schnabel. One more mark as well. Ooh, that's not a matchup I want to take. That's fine. Especially if I get a crit. I didn't go my way there. And there's water pulse. Ah, that's good. This is still difficult to deal with because our mons are not fantastic, but let's sort of line up what I had in mind and in what order. Is my special defense anything decent? Terrible. It's actually probably good. Should I just go in with the water type against this Magnemite? Is that like insane to say? Kind of is. Is there like an Emerald Kaizo? Calculator? with all of the trainers already in? I think there is. What the hell is up other? Magma Grunt? How do I narrow it down? Felberg Forest? Yeah. Team Magma Gun at Felberg Woods. How do I just get the whole train? Oh, the IV is only 15. They lied to me. Anyway, I'm looking for the Magnemite. Oh, the Magnemite is 31 IVs across the board. And I'm thinking about using the Love Disc into it. Just my Love Disc. Blank set. Level 12. I guess what I can do at this point is get some details. I put it here. Let me have a look. Yeah, this is what I want. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not great. It's not the worst thing in the world. 0, 9, 27, 20, 25, 2. Pretty bad speed, all things considered. And I'm up against this Magnemite. And I am plus special attack minus speed. Quiet nature. And I have moves wise, I have the Water Pulse and Secret Power and Charm. With no EVs. Oh, EV's not in the game? Because I've definitely trained this up. I guess EV's just not in the game. Oh yeah, Thunder... It's actually not, though. That's the thing. I can actually tank. Because I got 25 special defense IV. On top of a 65 base. And a level advantage. I think I can actually just double Water Pulse and take it out. As long as I don't get paralyzed. Oh, we don't have cherry berries yet, do we? No cherry berries. I still think it's a plan though. I could just kill it. Straight up. You could get confused. I can get paralyzed and affected by that. You can get confused. You know, RNG can go either way. That's what I'm gonna go with though. I'm gonna walk out with that plan on the Magnemite. Coughing, if I were to, it has Toxic and Will-O-Wisp. So I wanted to go in with a special hitter. Which is why I went, yeah, but this doesn't have anything to hit it with. So like Bubble Beam on this. No, I was gonna go this on the coughing. What would be more of an issue? The Willow wouldn't matter. Honestly. Toxic would probably matter more, so I might go ahead and Pecha Berry this. And just kill that down with Psybeam, that should be fine. I would imagine I'm gonna get kind of owned by the Houndour though. That is awkward, hey. The Houndour can kind of come in and mess me up. There's not a whole lot I can do about it though. Unless I want to try and get a chain kill with this, off of the coughing. I might need to. And just go from there. I mean, I don't really have a really good plan, honestly, to get through this fight. It's kind of sus. It's kind of tough. Not really much to say about it. Just resources are limited right now, and it's mostly their items. King's Rock, Lark's Instance, 2 Scopelands, a leftovers Pokemon. We just don't have this. We just have berries. That's it. That's freaking it. Well, let's just see if we can get through the fight even. So my plan here was Water Pulse. It should, according to my calculations, do over half. So as long as I don't get paralyzed on a Thunder Shock, we should be fine. Yeah. I get the confusion, and I get the self-hit. That's like, that's the high roll right there. Full health on this is huge. Now the coffin comes in. I'm going... Now that I have full health on this... I could stay in. Water... Now that I'm still level 12... Let's just bring the coffin in on the water pulse. It's got faith. I'm in the same spot, but I put on an Oranberry. So I could get like toxic protected a little bit, but I still think I'll be able to kill this. Ew, it just burns to protect early. That's pretty good. And I get a crit. I am high rolling this fight for sure. Houndour is fine. It's a early bird scope lens Houndour. It has pursuit, toxic super fang ember. Water pulse has a chance to kill. I think I just high rolled that as well. This is going insanely well. Bag on these nuts. This is where I don't have anything fantastic, and it's holding a scope lens, so charm might just be pointless. And water pulse is not doing a whole lot, but I could get a status effect off of secret power, and it's not doing much damage back to me. Dust Skull, I might want to just eat a status on this before I switch. Because it might want to status me and then protect. Or confuse Ray protect. Either way, I want to try and eat the move before I switch. It's only got Shadow Sneak. It's Water Pulse. No, protects early. Fails the double. I just want to wait for it to use the status. Or it just doesn't and dies. Okay, I was stressing over nothing. Love Disc literally just solid that fight. I do need to go easy on it though, because it's 2 levels away from the cap now. And I do have quite a many fights before I reach the gym. So that's a thing. We didn't use a single berry, which is kind of good. But yeah, I really need to try and not use the Love Disc now. But you know what I really need to do? I need to go. It's been a decent start, but I do need to get some rest. I just wanted to start the run now because I was vibing. I was kind of excited for it, but I'm gonna make this a bit of a shorter stream tomorrow. I'll probably go on for a lot longer, and we'll probably, win or lose, get up to the first gym leader, and then see if we can make it past it my first attempt. I have heard that Roxanne's kind of an early game wall, so if I can get past it first try, that'll be pretty good. We'll see. I'll be back on tomorrow. Bye bye!